Hello YouTube. Sorry I haven't been with you for a little while. I've been pretty busy. Busy at work, busy shaving this beard, busy getting this haircut, but mainly busy rearranging this here nerd room. It's still not done, but it's getting there. Trying to make it look a little bit better. So I've been looking at a lot of the requests, and I've got lots of things for communal, keeping your praying mantises, of ghosts, and I told you that I was going to do you a video of housing devil's flower mantises. So over the last few days I've been building these. Second one isn't complete. I'm going to do devil's flower mantises today. Both of them stand about 28 inches tall. If I remember rightly, it's about 14 inches wide. And yeah, I've got them ready basically for doing some communal housing. I thought it'd be good for you guys to see. Above, suspended, let me see if I've got the boxes for the lights and stuff. I've got one daylight spot lamp, 100 watt for heating. I did try 150 watt, but that was too hot. That is plugged in. That is plugged into this fitting here, which is hooked up to the ceiling. That is a spot lamp holder, screw fitting, ES, up to 230, which is sufficient. So this one will be for devil's flowers. I've got a humidity gauge, I've got a thermometer. The thermometer there is at 32 degrees. When I've got it to the top, it goes up to 35. If it's an especially hot day, I mean this room doesn't change in temperature too much, but it gets up to 40 at the very top. It's a bug-proof mesh. This one's a one which is like a fine metal, so I mean it's hot, it's not too hot to touch, it's not going to harm the praying mantises. It's also not going to set on fire. I've had this light on for a few days, or for quite some time, just to make sure the entire thing isn't going to burst into flames. So let's set this up. Alright, well I saw some good looking wood the other day when I was out walking the dogs, so I'm going to go and collect that. I think it'll look great in there. I guess I'll give you a little talk about what I've done. I know I'll get lots of messages, people saying, you know, how did you build it? Or can you give us a tutorial on how to build it? If I'm honest, quite frankly, it's because I'm not a builder. I'm not good at it. It's okay at best. It'll work, and it'll work fine, and I'm happy with it. But really, if you want to do that sort of thing, any carpentry videos on YouTube, just building a wooden frame box, that's what you want. I mean, yeah. Anyway, so all it is, it's a wooden framed box which has got the bug mesh all the way around the outside. It's got bug mesh on the bottom, so I'm going to need to cover that with a plastic sheet. Oh, what's this guy doing? Can't park there, that's the corner. Anyway, yeah, it's got the metal bug mesh, or the thicker bite-proof bug mesh on the roof. I get mine off eBay. Unfortunately, I can't find this in the garden centres or anything, but I get mine off eBay. It's very cheap. That's just on the top. It's only because the light obviously gets quite hot. And then basically it's just the heat light at the top. Now I know a lot of people say about using heat mats. Maybe for night time that's okay, but number one, they don't give enough heat off. Yeah, they're just not enough heat. The other issue of heat mats is that with devil's flower mantises and ghost mantises and stuff, they seem like intelligent bugs, but they run off instinct. So if you've got a devil's flower mantis and he says, oh shit, I'll tell you what, it's a little bit hot, I want to cool off, what does he do? He goes down. And so a heat mat on the back, or on the base, doesn't help, because, you know, your mantis wants to cool down and he's travelling towards the heat. They're not that intelligent. And I know a lot of people that have done it, they've had heat mats on the bottom, they've been like, oh yeah, I've got it up to the right heat, I've got loads of heat mats, and then the mantis dries into a shriveled piece of nothingness. But in terms of keeping him warm at night, yeah, heat mat, no problem. Maybe slam it on the back. Right, I'm going to get out and let's go and have a look at what we can find. Leaping lizards. Oh, crikey. This old Nancy dog, she'll be off after rabbits. Pretty good spot for finding little jumping spiders actually. These are what I was liking. It's a bit old and rotten. It's a nice looking bit of wood. Bit of clean up, get off some of that shitty old bark. That look nice. That look alright. Let's have a look at sneaky look under. Little wood lice, isopods, and I like this moss as well though. Do it again. Pre-dried out. Look at that. It's got a bit of some kind of epic fungus on it, so I have to clean that off. Too many jellies. Great Scott. Oh. Had this piece fall off a bigger bit of wood, and I think I could make something cool for one of the little slings with that. That'd be cool for something buzzing around. That'd be cool for a, you know, like a little sling pokey house on the back wall. Especially if you could see behind it, that'd be really cool. So I'll try and clean it up without breaking it apart. Well, I've had a look over the wood. I actually quite like it as it is. I mean, I would like to clean it down, but I think with pieces like this, the best bit about it is all the bark and stuff on it. As soon as I start scrubbing it, that's all going to come off, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's all dried out, there's nothing alive on it. I'll keep an eye on, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, so I'm going to get the bottom of the enclosure set up. So with a line of plastic, just a plastic bag, so when I put the substrate on, it's not just going to fall out the bottom, because when I made this enclosure, whole thing's mesh, I didn't put anything on the bottom. So let's get that in, put the wood in, turn the light on, get the mantis in, and yeah, we'll have a look, a cheeky little look. Right, so that's all the moss in. So have a look at these little bits of wood. Obviously you want this one from the bottom to the top, this will fit in. Look at that. Now that is cool. That does look cool. Got another one here. Okay. That there. I want to get all of these in here. Just have to hold those wires back. I'll open it with one hand. There it goes. Right, let's blue tack this thing back up. Right, the log's back up. Let's turn the light on. Oh, look at that. Nice. Let's give it a bit of a cheeky spray. Bit of a floral spray, lovely. Nice. Right. happy with it. Quite happy with the way it looks. If there's any developments, I'll let you know. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. I will do ghosts next into this enclosure here. The only reason I haven't used live plants is just because I personally don't have any experience with them. And so if I was to sort of give you information about using live plants, it'd be a bit of a, I guess a bit of a fraud really, because, you know, I know as much as you do. But I will give it a go at some point. So I can give it a go with the ghosts. However, I don't know how successful it'll be. Apart from that, yeah, like, subscribe, thanks for watching, and if there's anything else you'd want specifically, give me a shout and I'll give it a go. Let's give you a bit of footage of these guys for the end now. Alright guys, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. This is certainly one of my favourite things I've got in here. I know it's not the best quality, probably could have been better screwing. There's a bit of loose mesh, but this is freaking cool. Highly recommend, guys. Even if you're just keeping like one box of these sort of things with the ghosts, that'd be amazing. This is really, really freaking cool. Oh man, I'm so happy with myself, especially with these guys in here. Dude, that's fucking awesome. Shit!